welcome back to the channel. And today we have an NFL teams tier list, all 32 of them. I'm a big fan of the NFL. I'm sad that the Bucks won the Super Bowl because I wanted the Chiefs. But Tom Brady, the greatest of all time. He just, there's nothing really else to say. If you're called the greatest of all time, you're expected to win multiple Super Bowls. But anyways, these are ranked off of opinions of how I like the team. Either I follow them, or I don't, or I literally just I'm like, huh? This team has who? This is meant to be the football team. Sorry, this is an outdated template. But I will give you, I'll call them the football team, don't worry. Alright, first up we have the Tennessee Titans. The Tennessee Titans are B tier. I wanted them to beat the Ravens when it was the 2019 NFL playoffs, which they did. They made their Cinderella story run. And if they beat the Chiefs, one of the best Cinderella stories ever. But no, they lost in the AFC Championship 28-12, I think. And yeah, the Titans, I like. Next up, we have the Dolphins. The Dolphins are A tier. My sister's name is Mia, and it's funny because the abbreviation, the abbreviation of Miami is MIA, which is how you spell her name, and so the Dolphins are her favorite football team. And I did like them before I found my favorite team. Which, if you know me, you know my favorite team, at least football. Next up, we have the Browns. The Browns are deep. No, I'm joking. The Browns are A tier. Calvin, you were about to say, No, but the Browns are A tier. I'm happy they beat the Steelers. I wish they beat the Chiefs, but they didn't. But it's just, they're a pretty good team. Like, Donovan Peoples-Jones really emerged as their breakout star this year, or last year. Baker Mayfield was a heck of a draft pick, as was Myles Garrett. Cleveland's made some good decisions, but also some bad decisions. Hugh Jackson, I'm coming for you. If you're a Browns fan, you know what I'm talking about. Alright, next up we have the Jags. The Jags are C tier. I literally do not care about their franchise. I'm happy they're getting Trevor Lawrence. I'm happy they got Urban Meyer, but seriously, who cares about the Jaguars? You cheer when the other team scores a touchdown, so you get the revolutionary quarterback. No. Why? Per se, I like the Eagles, and they're playing the Colts. I'm not going to say, oh, they scored a touchdown. Yes, the Colts did. Woo! And I'm like, the Eagles scored a touchdown. Oh, I hate this. That makes no sense. Next up, we have the Lions. C tier. Who cares? Vikings are D tier. A lot of people know why. Because my favorite team, we've had some bad experiences, especially within the last 5 years. Next up, we have the Bucks. Bucks are D tier. I don't like Tom Brady. I respect him and what he's made for himself as an NFL career, but their favorite team just gets beasted by him. Unless your favorite team has him, then you become the beast. In all caps. No, but seriously, the Buccaneers they're in the same division as a team that I love. The NFC South, and that's all I'm going to say. Next up, we have the 49ers. The 49ers are D tier. Don't really care about them. The Falcons are D tier. Ravens are C tier. We're going to start flying through a few of these. The Bears are B tier. Only because... Actually, I don't have a reason. What am I thinking? The Bengals... literally the worst team in the NFL. Good job drafting Joe Burrow, even though you need an offensive lineman. Penei Sewell's a good pick. Come on. I know you're not dumb. Just pick him. Please, it'll save Joe Burrow from tearing another ACL. All right, next up we have the Cowboys. Aaron, if you will be watching this, they're A tier. They're fine. Backstory. So, Aaron likes the Cowboys. If you know me, I have a friend named Aaron. If you don't know me, yeah. So he likes the Cowboys. His brother likes that is redacted until we approach that team. And the Cowboys, I don't care for them, but I think Aaron would just be so mad if I didn't put them at least above B tier. So they're A tier. The Texans, what have you done with your franchise? Literally what? What have you done? What monstrosity have you created? Okay, so let me give you the layout if you don't know the Houston Texans, but they're literally the worst team in the NFL right now. Okay, 2019 free agency. So, you need some good wide receivers. Sure, let's trade away one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. DeAndre Hopkins, gone for a running back. A 31-year-old running back. Why? Maybe a first-round draft pick and another wide receiver. Huh? What are you thinking? That is so dumb, Bill. All right, let's see what happened. 2020. Deshaun Watson doesn't like his time there. Wow, how surprising. So he says he wants to leave. He demands a trade. The Texans all of a sudden reveal assault allegations against Watson. Like, I don't know. Then J.J. Watts leaves. Like, what monster? They traded away their first-round draft picks to acquire. I think they acquired Laramie Tunsil. Am I correct? Or did they trade Laramie Tunsil? I think they traded Laramie Tunsil from their. I don't know what they've done. Just Bill, why? If I was a Texas fan, I would put a bag over my head, go sit there, get a bunch of 100 friends just to occupy one complete aisle and just sit there motionless. And when the Texans score a touchdown, scream boo, because this is how bad this franchise has become. Next up, we have the Colts. I have a teacher, Miss Haas, if any of you know me, who liked the Colts. Some of you don't know that. B tier. The Rams, D tier. I don't like the Rams. Maybe the 49ers are C tier. But I don't like the Rams. I'm a fan of this Los Angeles team. The Chargers are first S tier. So here's why. Justin Herbert, the quarterback who might have been the best quarterback in the draft. So he won Offensive Rookie of the Year. But Herbert, so he comes out of Oregon. He's the 6th overall pick. And what does he do? Crushes his first year. Sets multiple records. Basically is like Patrick Mahomes, but on his first year. How crazy is that? Chiefs, going into Mahomes, I don't want to see another 14-2 season. Which it could be 15-2 now, because the NFL's going for 17 regular games in 18 weeks, technically, because there'll still be a bye for each team. Next up, we have the Saints. Not the football team. The Saints. S tier. In front of the Chargers. The S tier will be ordered. And the Saints are my favorite team, no question about it. Backstory on how they became my favorite team. So I'm at the mall with my friend Jet. If you don't know me, I have a friend named Jet. If you do know me, and Jet, if you're watching this, yeah, we were at the mall with you in 2017. But anyways, so we stop. We're with our respective dads, and we stop in front of a TV that's outside the bar, and we see the Vikings Saints 2017 playoff game. And now it's all coming together. That's why the Vikings are at D tier. But so Jet wants the Vikings. I want the Saints. I don't know why. They were leading 24-0 at that time, so I was like, they must be the superior team. And so I'm like, yes, go. And so it comes down to the final 10 seconds of the game. Case Keenum takes a snap, And it's 24-27, I want to say. Was that the score? Or was it 24-21? Either way, it's one of those two. Takes a snap, hike, throws, lobs it to Stephon Diggs. He catches it, right? It's still around like the 30-yard line, I would say, into Saints territory. And Craig Robertson, my least favorite linebacker in the entire NFL, even though he's on the Saints, trips Marshawn Lattimore, the defensive rookie of the year. Trips him. And Stephon Diggs just runs for an easy touchdown. And that's when I became a diehard Saints fan. And that's why the Vikings are at D tier. Again, backstory on how the Rams are at D tier. 2018, we all know that. What happened? The Saints are in the NFC Championship, and they're poised to basically win the Super Bowl. And Drew Brees takes a snap. Again, my all-time favorite quarterback. I think he should be number 1 overall. Like, all time. Takes a snap, and he throws it to Tommy Lee Lewis on the outside. And Lewis doesn't catch it, but one of the cornerbacks comes in literally, it looked like he picked him up and yeeted him. He just tosses him away. And, like, Lewis falls, hits his head, gets back up, and guess what? There's no PI. How? In the NFL, after the Super Bowl, like a few days, they say, oh, it actually should have been a pass interference. Good job, Roger Goodell. You've created the best league ever. But you don't know, your refs don't know the difference between pass interference and not pass interference. I don't understand, and that's why I'm very frustrated. Roger, know your calls. And referees, alright, let's get to it. We've been here for a long time explaining why I love the Saints. Alright, next up we have the Giants. The Giants are B tier. I like the Giants. They're better than the Jets. Oh, come on, I'll just give you... Yeah, these guys are scary-looking chickens. The Eagles are scary-looking chickens. That's what we're going to call them from now on. Introducing the scary-looking chicken. They're C tier. No one really cares about them unless you're an Eagles fan. Steelers, C tier. Broncos, C tier. Packers, D tier. I don't like the Packers. Panthers are C tier. There's the only real... Oh, no, I like the Falcons, not the Panthers. The Panthers go down there. The Falcons I like. Their logo is cooler. Admit it. That looks sick. Alright, the Raiders, I don't care for. The football team, what have you done with your franchise? Dan Snyder. I almost said Quinn Snyder, but he's the coach of the Utah Jazz. That's NBA, by the way. Your name's been offensive for I don't know how long, since your team was made. But why'd you name it the football team? Can you name it like, I don't know, maybe the Washington Washouts, because they somehow seem to lose every single game. The Washington Cherry Blossoms, where players come to blossom only for one game and then they die real quick. Obviously figuratively, but still, like, who likes this team again? The Cardinals. Now, this is the point where I said Aaron's brother likes team. And this is the team, the Cardinals. Me and Aaron both despise the Cardinals, only to make Caleb mad. Aaron's brother's named Caleb. D tier. Bills, I like personally. I think they're A tier. I like the Bills. Seahawks, I like A tier. Jets, who really cares? And Pats, who really cares? This is my tier list. What do you think? Is it correct? I know a lot of you are definitely not going to agree on the Saints, but is it correct? Do you think I should move teams? A lot of you are going to be mad at the Rams if you live in LA. But yeah, this is my tier list. Tell me what you think. Be mad or be happy about it. It doesn't matter. And these are all off opinions, so don't be mean about it, please. This is just for fun, also. These are not like, oh my god, this team sucks. Everyone has to agree. No, this is just for fun. I thought it'd be funny. But don't worry if your favorite team is an S tier. Because every team has their own part of goodness in somewhere. Unless you're this team. Then unless you're the football team. Then it's not